Hello everyone, and welcome to my first episode of Hearthstone. So, I'm pretty new to this game, but I'm gonna give it a try. So, I'm just gonna do practice game. I've unlocked all the characters, but I only have Hunter up to level 10. So, I'm gonna get my Priest up to level 10. So, I'm guessing all of you know about this game, but for those of you that don't, what you do is you have these like little monsters, and they like fight each other, and then you try to take the opponent's health down to 0. So like, here are my monsters, and you have 1 mana to begin with, and then every turn you gain another crystal. So the reason I put those 2 higher mana cost cards down into my deck, even though they have better attack and health than some of my other ones, they can only be summoned later on in the game. So I also kind of found that if you kind of keep control of the board, it does you better in the long run. So here I'm not too sure what I want to do. So I'll go ahead and I played my raptor dude, and then I'm gonna attack his guy with mine, and then attack him directly. This is all kind of part of board control. So he has an enemy with an ability called charge. So what that does is so normally monsters have to wait 1 turn to attack, as you saw with my little raptor dude, but that time he didn't, because he had the ability charge. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my monster pretty much back up to full, and go ahead and start trying to whittle down his health. So you also have hero abilities. Each of them costs 2 mana, and they can do different things. So for example, his deals 2 damage to my person directly, and mine I can restore 2 health to any card. So in this instance, I'm going to go ahead and take out his card, and then sometimes they'll have special abilities. Like this one, I can give any of my guys +1/+1, so 1 attack and 1 extra health. And for this person, like whenever a card is healed, I get to draw a card. So at this point in the game, I've got him down 2/3 of his health, but that doesn't mean I'm doing better than him, because he could have cards that were really good in his hand. So what I'm trying to do now is get my raptor to attack his main guy at any given point. But there he did an attack called multi-shot, and that did 3 damage to each of my people. So what an enemy like he has, and like I have 3 of in my hand, is called taunt, and that means that you have to attack him before you can attack anything else. Also, one of my people's... Okay, so sorry about that. The doorbell rang. Didn't know if it was for me. So, yeah. Okay. So we won that battle. I'm gonna do one more, this time with the shaman. I don't know if that's his actual name, but it sounds like a pretty cool name, so he's the shaman. And let's face the paladin. So I'll kind of explain less, but I'll explain some of the combos I might be doing as well. There's just some extra things. Provide some commentary. So we had a pretty good opening hand. We have 3/1 mana and 1/2 mana. We also have the coin, so that's good. And he has a minion with charge, so I figured he was going to attack me right away, which he did. And I'll summon my minion with charge and just take him out. What I really want to do is... So, what his ability is he can summon a 1/1 minion at any time. And what my ability is I can summon a random totem, which most likely don't have any attack, but they can provide taunt, which, like I said, means that they can attack me directly or any of my other minions. But I found there that I could do better by attacking his minion with, as you saw, my spell, which dealt 1 damage to him, than by summoning a totem. So here I'm going to summon a totem, and it gives me +1 spell damage. So normally the totems also have something. So like, as you can see, he has spell damage +1, but I can't really do anything to him, so I end my turn. And so what I could do is I could play my charge monster to try and get one of his guys out of the way, which I think that's what I'm going to do, as well as just play my voodoo doctor dude. So at this point he's starting to get a little bit more board control, so I'm a little worried about that, but I have a taunt minion ready to go. So does he. So at this point I know he's going to try to take out my taunt minion and go for me directly. But now I have to take care of his 1/1 minion. And I got the same taunt minion as before, so I'll go ahead and play him. So now what I can do is I can start just playing some minions to help out. So what I gave him was something called Wind Fury, and I just now realized what Wind Fury did. It means that my leader dude can attack twice per turn, which can be very good in some situations and can be bad in others. now what I'm trying to do is just kind of try to destroy him, but it's not really going too well as he has a pretty big monster. So there's something that is pretty important in this game, and it's called the mana curve. So what that is if you have all really low cost kind of minions, then it's really hard for you to kind of take lead later in the game, whereas you can take charge really early on in the game, as you know you'll always have those cards. But in other cases it can be like very bad to have all high cost minions, because they can take care of you pretty easy in the beginning of the game. So I don't quite know what to do. And it looks like I have to just break the minion with Taunt's shield, which was not the most optimal thing to do. And I think I'm gonna lose here, but there is always a chance for comeback. You never know. So as you can see, I'm always getting 1 or 2 cost minions, which isn't really that great because I can't deal with his large amount of minions, as he took board control and can take me down pretty easy now. So that'll be it for this first episode. Oh, we get another card soon. If you all want me to continue doing this, please let me know. If you have any other games you want me to play, let me know that too. I will try my hardest to play them for y'all. But with that, see y'all later. Boy.